Hey, welcome issue 75 of Common Comic Covers, an appreciation podcast for non-key comics. Subscribe,
Yeah.
follow us on Instagram, or
Mhm.
you can now follow us on Blue Sky
Yay! I,
if you're over on that platform. But I recommend Instagram.
yeah.
Andy, let's see, when we're recording this, a few days ago was free comic book day. How'd that
Yeah.
go for you?
So, it was fun. I brought my two children and my wife
Nice.
and myself.
I'm
And
glad. I'm glad to hear you didn't go by yourself.
no,
I
it was
I,
really
I was
cool.
I was tempted, but I did.
It was one of those things where I had brought it up. I was like, "Oh, this Saturday is free comic book day." And then Friday at dinner, my wife's like, "Okay, so we're going to the comic book store on Saturday." I was like, "Oh!" So and all the
Yeah.
kids were like, "Yay!" So uh,
Wait, how'd that go again?
yay!
Ah, yay!
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I was like,
Oh,
like
oh, oh,
surprised.
oh! If I were a fly on the wall at your house.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you just come over and look through the windows.
Ah, woo!
But yeah, it was
That's
fun.
awesome. That's
We did
awesome.
my daughter loves My Little Pony, so
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of they have a lot of miniseries that
Okay.
she's
Does she like
so
the Friendship is Magic series? Is that her
yeah.
main one? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So we've been able to collect. We did a lot of single issues, but we collected the graphic novels, and we got most of them. I think we're missing one where it's a really expensive one, and then a few others. So I think we just need three more. But I've been giving those to her when she like loses a tooth, like
Okay.
Tooth Fairy. You get a My Little Pony graphic novel. So
Yeah, that's interesting. My 11-year-old lost a tooth,
okay,
and the next morning, was like, "Hey, where's?" And we were like, "Buddy,
you're
you're
11.
11. We're
Yeah.
not we're not doing money for teeth anymore. Um, sorry. If you want to go pull some weeds, though, I'm happy to give you 50
Yeah.
cents.
Yeah. Okay, that's
I'll
good.
I'll even I'll even put it under your pillow for you.
Man, you
I
are
don't.
an old man. It's just get off my lawn after you weed it.
When did you get tooth fairy money when you were 11?
No, man, I'm hip. I told my kids that Tooth Fairy's not real. So,
Okay. Okay. So you just give comic books out for fun.
yeah, I was like, oh, you
Okay.
lost a
All
tooth,
right.
you get a
All right.
little
All right.
fun
Okay. So
thing.
you went to your shop with your family, and you're going to show some
Yeah.
stuff you got right today.
Yeah, some of the
That
stuff
we're
I
looking
got
at.
is from
Okay.
that. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
we had
Awesome.
and my son got a bunch of Ninja Turtle comic books, and then my wife didn't get any of them,
Okay.
but yeah, it was nice. And so and I got half off everything. It was great.
Okay.
Bill was
Okay. Well, I'm looking
awesome.
looking forward to seeing
Okay.
it. It's going to be
Okay.
good. And I'm going to show you stuff that I got as well, all in a dollar bin on Free Comic Book
Okay.
Day. So it had nothing to do with Free Comic Book.
Okay.
It had everything to do with a bunch of dollar bins.
Yeah, I
So it had
certainly hope I haven't shown this before. Maybe I did. I don't
Okay,
know.
what do you got?
Okay.
Let's start us
Okay.
off.
So
What's your common comic cover?
this is Mad Magazine.
Oh, you have not showed that. That's great.
Yeah. So this is congratulations, John Kennedy, and it's January of '61. It is
Wow.
covered by Bob Clarke, and then on the other side, congratulations, Richard Nixon.
Wow.
And this is the main reason I got this comic book is it's the first appearance of Spy versus Spy, which when I was a kid, I loved it.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, so this is the first time
Wow.
they
Yeah.
show up.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Would that set you back?
I got it on so it was my local comic book store was selling it on eBay, starting bid of 9.99, and that's what I got it for. So,
Good deal.
yeah,
Love
it's
it.
not in great shape. It's in okay shape. But yeah, I'm super thrilled to have it, and I love Spy vs. Spy. And for me, condition isn't. I have it. Condition's not that big of a deal.
Yeah,
So
I'm right there with you. You know me.
yeah, yeah, you're even more like that. So, anyways, what was your?
Whoa. Okay. Okay. That's a little. Wow.
No, you are. You're like the worse the better. Like some books, I'm like,
Yes.
I
That's
want to.
accurate.
I,
No, it's gonna be my kids. My kids one day are gonna be so disappointed when they go to sell my collection after I'm gone or don't realize things
yeah,
anymore.
yeah, yeah,
And whoever is gonna buy is like, these are all like 1.0, 2. These are
yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah.
Your dad was lying to you when he said these were
Worth something.
collectible.
Yeah, yeah. I, I, for me, like the best grade is like a 4.0. Like that was like,
Okay.
they look good enough, but they're a little worn. And anyways,
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
but some
I
books
like
they
a
can't
good.
get a
I
4.0.
like a good. I like a good 2.0.
Yeah, those are good too. I have some of those for my more
Yeah.
expensive books. But
Yeah. As long as
okay,
there's.
what's
Okay, I'm ready. Yeah,
yeah,
mine.
yeah, what's yours?
Okay, so this was in the dollar bin.
Mr.
Doc
Monster.
Stern, yeah, Doc Stern, Mr. Monster, number 4. One of these is a Dave Stevens, but this is not a Dave Stevens cover, but one of the early Doc Stern, Mr. Monsters from this run. This is Eclipse Comics, December 1985, and this is covered by Jeff Bonavert.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've never heard of Jeff Bonavert, and I think he does the stories as well. No, 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 no. He just does the cover art. It's somebody else inside Gold, Michael T. Goldie or something. Um,
Hmm.
he doesn't do a ton of comic books. I mean, he has a handful. He's done more than you and I, but
Yeah.
I was trying to look him up, and there's not a lot on him. But there, I found he did an unpublished like a graphic novel of a Casey Jones story from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh,
It's like 30, 70 something pages. And
the
I
fan
found this
fiction.
video. Yeah. I found this video tonight of, I found this video tonight kind of talking about it. And there's some comic book shop down in California that I found a few things on the website, and everyone's giving me this link to this comic book shop where you can read what's called Muscle and Faith, Teenage Mutant
Oh,
Ninja Turtle Casey Jones story, but it's gone. It's not on the web. So this comic book shop had it
oh,
on their website.
yes. Okay.
And Bonavert knew, but so I Facebook messaged him and was like, hey, where's Muscle and I want some Muscle and Faith. I'm curious
Yeah.
uh, about this unpublished Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle story where it's all about Casey Jones, though. So anyway,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll stay tuned for that. But yeah,
Oh,
okay, sorry. I think that's it. Jeff Bonavert.
that's
I think
cool.
I think it's kind of cool art. It's kind of
Yeah.
blocky and
Yeah. It's
it's
actually
a
it
little.
looks fairly modern to me.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a little
I
too
don't know.
much. Yeah.
I like how it just pops out there. I do.
Yeah.
For me, I like.
Ooh, the back cover. Wow.
Yeah, what's that? P. Craig Russell's Pellis and Melisande, a love
Show
story.
it. Show it. Show it. I only saw a little bit of it. Oh, they're giving each other a hug. Yeah, that's fun. Like sci-fi, fantasy. Uh-oh. Oh.
Sorry.
Okay, so
Yeah. Okay.
I
So
got something
anyway,
to show you.
all right. What you got? Okay.
Yeah.
Man, last week I was. Oh yes,
Yeah, this sold today. So May
that's a
8th.
great book.
Um
Great book. Okay. Oh wow, 9.6. What number is this?
eight.
Number 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, it's Dr. Stone number
Uh,
8
okay.
from July of 64
Okay. Okay. Um.
at Heritage Auctions.
Okay. 150. $150.
Okay. It sold for $2,160. Yeah.
What?
I was following two books on that auction. One
Oh
was the
my
first
gosh.
one was the first appearance of Mickey Mouse in comic books at a 4.0, and one was that from like the 40s, and one was that. And the Mickey Mouse sold for like 4,000. It didn't sell for that much more, like double, but like I was like, wow, that was a
That
lot. That's a big
I
number
mean,
for
no,
that book.
a 9.6 gold key, I get
Yeah.
that is rare because gold key, those don't age well.
Yeah, I would check. I didn't look at the census. I could have looked at the census data, but I'm
Wow.
wondering, or
Wow.
maybe that's top of census for that
Yeah,
book.
because there's nothing. I mean, I don't think there's anything significant about that book. I mean, it's not number one.
It's just beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a beautiful cover, but
Yeah.
there's not a anyway. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, way off.
Yeah.
Well,
No, it's
at least I
okay.
didn't overpay. Usually, I overpay.
Yeah, I would have no clue on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Andy. So we've done our comic covers. You've
Yeah.
shown me a what's it worth. Now we're going to go to our inboxes.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to share some more dollar bin treasures that I got at Free Comic Book Day. But what are you going to share? What do you have today?
So this is some of the so first of all, this is I got the facsimile for Justice League of America #1,
Okay,
which is a book I already own, but it'll go really well with my other Justice League
love it.
early appearances right there.
Yep. Okay.
And then I got this at Free Comic Book Day and I read it. It's the Nan.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This is
Larry Hama,
volume.
right?
He is not on this yet.
Oh, okay.
He does do some later. I think he does editing later on.
Oh, I
But yeah,
thought he
it's
wrote.
let's see, who's the. That's probably. It is Doug. Man, sorry. Anyways, I read this. I have volume one too, and
Okay.
it's great.
Yeah,
These are
I've heard good.
great.
I've heard good things about that
Doug
storyline.
Murray is the writer. He writes
Okay.
the first 40 or 50. And
Okay.
then there's like a switch up of things, and then I think it kind of goes downhill after that.
Okay.
Michael Golden is doing the art, except for in the last issue,
Yeah.
they had a guest artist. But
That looks. The cover looks very A Team. I don't know. I just
yeah, the cover is nowhere else in the. It's not. It's like they did
no.
a cover for it, and it looks like '90s. Like it looks like a J. Scott Campbell to me, but I couldn't find anything about the cover. I was looking for who did the cover of this. Anyways, this is great.
Okay.
Like the theory of this was like each book was supposed to be like cover a month of Vietnam in the war, and like just
Oh.
kind of like so they're kind of going through it, and they had this whole plan, but then they
Oh my
switched it.
gosh.
Yeah, it was so I'm like kind of want to get collect the whole thing. I don't think they've collected. They have only 3 volumes of this. I don't think they've collected the whole series.
Wow. I'm very intrigued right now.
Yeah, it's not a kid's book. It's
No.
pretty
No.
good. I mean, it's
And it
not.
and I think it was when it came out. There was nothing like that in comic
No.
books
Yeah.
in mainstream. I mean, that's a Marvel,
Yeah.
right? That's
Yeah.
mainstream comics.
Right. Yeah. And
And
it was
if I
mid late 80s.
remember, I don't know if Doug Murray is a Vietnam vet. I mean, very well could be when that was written. Um,
Mhm.
but I know from what I've read, some criticism on it, positive criticism, just that it is well regarded by
Yeah.
those that know about Vietnam. So okay, wow,
Yeah.
that's
Yes.
exciting.
So you can pick these up
Okay,
on my comic shop. There's 2 of them available for like
okay.
$12. So
And the individual issues aren't that expensive either.
yeah, I think some of the later ones are because the print run kind of
Short
died
print.
off.
Yeah.
Um, but
Okay, what
yeah.
else you got?
Batman, the Absolute Batman #7. Man,
Okay,
I'm really enjoying this run. It's a lot
good,
of fun. Um,
good.
I'm
Better than
collect
Ultimate Wolverine.
I
It is. Come
they
on.
haven't been putting it in my inbox. I don't know if I'm still collecting it or not.
The Ultimate
So
Wolverine.
yeah,
They've done you a favor.
maybe.
They're like,
I don't know.
we he's too we need him too much. We can't do this to him.
I mean, I'm willing to buy the comic books though.
He's too important to us.
I did so I enjoyed the first 3 issues of it, but yeah. So Ultimate
They've stopped
Batman,
putting it in your box. All right.
well
Anyway,
I don't know.
absolute Batman. I love it.
And then they are also putting Transformers in my box, but this is Transformers #4, which was the one I
Okay.
was missing, and I found it in my
Yes,
collection.
you found it. Okay.
I've gone through and
Where was it? Was it on the floor?
no, it was in the cubby right here.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know. So
Okay.
But that's
Love
what
it. Glad you found
I
it.
read like 19 comic books this week. It was great.
Okay.
So
And you read the Nom and you
50.
read Transformers.
I read the Nom, the Transformers. I read two Batman books. I read another graphic novel, and I can't remember what it is now. But
Okay, I'm proud of you.
yeah, it was great. I love. I'm starting to
That's
really like collect graphic novels. Oh, and that was the
good.
thing. Like I collected. I like. There's a bunch of people at the comic book store because it's 50% off everything. But I
Yeah.
felt like I snagged great half off graphic novels,
Yeah.
and that was
Yeah.
like
Yeah. You
I was
showed me a
almost
couple. I'm looking forward to
yeah
I know you're gonna show those later in another
yeah
episode, but that's awesome.
yeah. It's
It's
like
funny over here, like on the west side when I lived over there, every comic book shop had like a significant deal on free comic book day.
yeah.
But over here, none of the shops do.
Oh,
Like there's like nothing that great.
okay.
Like maybe
Yeah.
one was like 10% off of graphic novels or something like that, but nothing to
Yeah.
like, oh gosh, we're going to this. It's big, but I don't know. It's kind of
Yeah.
funny when I moved over here. I was like, "Is it?
Yeah.
It's
I
just
wonder,
the main comics here." Okay,
so to our viewers that have gotten this far, what your guys' comic book stores that you go to, what,
what are they doing?
what
What are
are
they
the
doing
deal?
on
Do
that?
they do deals for that day too? Is
Yeah,
it,
what's FCBD look like for you? I like that.
yeah, yeah. Because
Thank you.
that's
Thank you for talking to
surprising.
our watchers. I forget sometimes that people watch this.
So yeah, me too.
Oh yeah. Hey everyone.
Oh yeah.
What do you
Hi.
guys think? What do you guys think? I'm glad you're here. All right, I'm gonna do my inbox. These were just some fun dollar bin finds. This is Invincible Iron Man 132.
Oh,
It's got the
cool.
Hulk and Iron Man, and it looks like Hulk is kind of chained up, and I can't
Yeah.
tell if Iron Man is. I don't think Iron Man's trying to rescue him. I think Iron Man's tightening the chains there.
Yeah. Can you what number is it?
132. It's March 1980.
Yeah.
Bob Layton cover.
I do not like the way the Hulk looks in that.
Um, you're not wrong.
Yeah. Anytime the Hulk like looks like he has long hair, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's the whole
The
water thing,
water,
but
yeah.
it's a David Michelin. Who does the art on the inside? Pencil is Jerry Bingham on the inside. Just kind of the dog days of Iron Man right here. Nothing too exciting.
Yeah.
And then these were just fun. So I like the Nightcrawler. I'm not a huge X-Men fan, but I do like
Mm,
Nightcrawler. And
yeah.
so these were in the dollar bin. They're variants, both with Nightcrawler covers. I thought
Oh
this one was really
yeah.
cool.
That
He's
is
reading
cool.
he's reading a Wolverine comic book.
That's funny. Oh, that
This
is
is yeah, go ahead.
that JLX book or whatever that had Nightcrawler mixed with somebody. It was the
Oh,
Creeper.
was it the
It was the
Creeper?
Creeper that it was mixed
Yeah,
with. I was like, wow, I can't believe I pulled that out. Okay.
that's trippy.
Sorry.
Nice job.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, so this is X-Men number 3, volume 6, I think. It's the volume that's out right now.
Okay.
So this is from October 24. It's the Gail Simone run. This is the Mahmoud Asrar variant cover.
I love it's
I
very
think I
vintage
think he does
looking.
a few. It is, and it's like um, you can't. I don't know if you can see, but it's like there's brush strokes on the blue background,
Mm,
so
yeah.
it almost looks painted.
That was in the
Uh,
dollar bin?
yeah, right. Isn't that
Wow.
crazy?
That's cool.
And then this was right by it. This is the same run. This is number 9, and this is the Mike Mayhew variant. I don't know who either of these guys are.
I've,
Again,
I've
for
heard of
me,
Mike
they
Mayhew.
were cool Nightcrawler books for $1.
Yeah.
Um, and this is from March 25. I like if I had to choose. I think I like this one a little bit more.
Yeah.
I like the simplicity. You know me. I like a nice simple. Um, there's a little bit of negative space going on,
Hmm.
but it does look kind of vintagey, which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
And this one, I don't know, it's fine.
Yeah, I think it was the trade dress, they had the line of the Marvel comic group that made it the fin yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah. That really makes it.
yeah. So that's it. Yeah, I'll show some more at another episode, but that was fun. And then Andy, I'm excited. In 1 month, you're going to
Yeah.
be here. You're going to be in Spokane.
I know. We'll
We
have to record an episode or two in person.
that would be awesome. Andy's coming over for the Lilac City Comic Con
Yay.
on June 7th.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm
that's great.
so excited. We bought a new car so we could drive over without having to use all the gas in the world.
I love it. It's going to be
Yeah.
a blast. Looking forward to seeing you guys. And yeah, so I'm excited. We're
Yeah.
getting excited here in Spokane
Did
to
your
host
wife
you.
did your wife decide to go to the comp? How'd
I'm
she
going to buy her a ticket.
she'll figure it out.
We'll still drive separate. Otherwise, I guess I'll walk.
Oh
I'm
no.
walking home.
Oh no. Well, we could fit you in between the car seats. Maybe. Maybe Jeanette
Perfect.
could get you in
I
there.
could. There's public transit. It's fine. I'll just
Okay,
take the
that's true.
4.
That's true. Okay. All right. Well, as Ringo Starr says, peace and love, peace and love.